Hey guys, what's up? It's Queenie here. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, we are going to be doing my winter hair routine. So this routine is the most moisturizing, I promise you. It gets my hair from like crusty to just moisturized and bouncy, and this can last up to 2 weeks untouched. I am not even playing with you guys. If you put it into a protective style like mini twist or a bun, it will stay moisturized. Like, this is my ultimate routine right now. So let's get right into this. You can see how my hair is starting, and let's see how it looks at the end. Alright, so the shampoo I'm using today is my LUSH shampoo bar, and this one specifically is the coconut rice cake, which is my absolute favorite. It is so good for damaged or just dry curly hair. It's amazing. So obviously, considering the title, it has coconut and rice in it. So this is nice because it doesn't need much water, and then it gives off so much product without having to wet it, which means you're not wasting your product, and this thing can last a long time. So just from that splash of water, you see how much product is coming off, and my bar isn't withering away. So I just go ahead and I rinse my hair off, make sure it's soaking wet. If you're in the shower, let it sit for a few minutes so it gets nice and juicy. And then once you're ready, you can take the shampoo bar and rub it through your scalp. You guys can see as soon as it touches my hair, the bubbles, like, it's so nice. And I have not wet it again. This is just working with the water in my hair, and I use my hands to kind of spread it everywhere that I can, and if I need a bit more, I will go in with the shampoo bar again in the sections I need more. But right now I'm just scrubbing and really cleaning my scalp because I need this deep clean. So I'm doing my scalp, my strands, everything. So as you can see, I'm going in with the shampoo bar again to get any spots that I missed. And yeah, the bar is still there, and I'm using so much. You can see the product that's in my hair. There's a lot in there, but the bar isn't disappearing. So anyways, this does not strip my hair at all. It's moisturizing, but it cleans it so well. Sometimes when I'm rinsing, it does feel a little bit funny, but as soon as it's rinsed out completely, it's amazing. So you can see my hair is still curly, it's covered in product, and it looks amazing still. It's separated, it's detangled. So let's go ahead and wash this out and move to the next step. So yeah, make sure you get all the product out. As I said, it does feel a little bit funny, but afterwards it'll feel completely fine. The conditioner I'm using is also LUSH, and it's the American Cream conditioner bar. This is also really good for dry curly hair or damaged hair. Personally, I think this is the best one. These two products personally I think are the best for curly hair. And you guys can see I'm just rubbing it in my hand and product is coming off. Same with the shampoo, you don't need much water, and it gets nice and creamy and heavy, and you're good to go. Alright, so I'm doing the same thing, and you guys can see how heavy the product is, and then you can just go ahead and rub that in your hair, or you can use the actual bar to rub in your hair. I will say this part can be a little bit time consuming because I like to make sure the conditioner gets everywhere, and if I want to do that, I have to go slowly. I have to section my hair, I have to, you know, separate it into chunks, make sure I get each strand, each section, and really rub it in. So it can be a little bit more time consuming than just using a cream conditioner, but it's worth it. It is so worth it because each section really gets the care that it needs, and it allows me to slow down and actually focus and make sure that every section of my hair is moisturized. So you guys can see I've coated everywhere. My hair looks full and bouncy. Oh my goodness, I wish you guys could feel my hair. So now I'm going in with the hot oil treatment, also from LUSH, and this is the damaged one. So this is the same one that I've been using. I've used it for 3 uses now, and I still have lots more because I made it with so much water. So it's basically like a deep conditioner, hot oil treatment type situation, and I use that with the conditioner. So I just rub that in, make sure it's covered. Every strand needs to be covered. That is the main point of this. And yeah, this hot oil treatment is life-changing, honestly life-changing. So this combo is what really gets my hair. You guys can see how good it looks. And then I just go ahead and I pull that into a bun, and I let that sit for about 10 minutes. You guys, my hair feels so nice after this process. You need to combine the two. I'm telling you. I don't know how they work on their own. I just know that the combo works so well on my hair. So 10 minutes later, I go ahead and I take out my bun, and I'm ready to wash it out. You can see my hair is still so hydrated. My curls are coiling up. I'm getting some shrinkage, and that means my hair is hydrated. It's soaking up the moisture, it's soaking up the product, and it is shrinking. So it's not very shrunken up because it's still very wet, but I go ahead and I wash that out. As you can see, and make sure you wash it out completely because you don't want residue. And then I use a towel, and you can use a t-shirt as well if you want, and I just make sure my hair kind of dries out a little bit so I can go ahead and add in my leave-in products. Alright, so you want to make sure that your hair is wet enough but that it's not dripping, but wet enough to easily distribute product throughout your head. So what I'm doing right now is separating my hair so it's easier to add the products in and not waste any products. So usually I like to separate it into 4 pieces, sometimes more if I need to, but today 4 will do. So I'm going to be going in with my Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Leave-In Conditioner. And this is one of my favorites. You need a product, if you're not going to use this, that's very, very thick. This is the consistency of like frosting or icing, whatever you want to call it. If you shake it out, it's not spilling. So if you stir it, you can still see your finger marks in the product. It has to be heavy enough so it can really, really penetrate your hair, or I guess, I don't know, something that's gonna last in your hair that's not too watery. So I like to go in with that, as you can see. And I'm just rubbing it throughout my hair and finger detangling at the same time, separating my strands gently and kind of getting the product through everything. So now on top of that, I'm using my Lush Queen Bee Hair Honey to go on top of the leave-in, and this is kind of like a sealant, I would say, because it's an oil-based product, and it also has honey in it, so it really, really protects my hair like no other. It's actually crazy. So I just kind of quickly rub that through my hair, and then I use a wide tooth comb to comb through my hair and to make sure that the product is evenly distributed through everywhere. After that's done, I braid it up, put it aside, and move on to the next pieces. So I do the exact same thing: leave-in conditioner, hair honey situation thing, comb, braid. So you guys can see how full and healthy my hair looks. I just take my time and continue this process throughout my whole head, make sure I'm well detangled, well moisturized, and that every single strand is properly taken care of. And like I said, I just braid it back and let that sit for a few minutes. Alright, so this is what it looks like when I'm done. It is nothing special, nothing glamorous, you know, just do some big cornrows, some braids, some chunky twists, some flat twists, whatever you like. And then go ahead and make sure you take care of your edges and your scalp. I'm using my secret hair growth oil that I will talk about in another video, but you can use any oil you like. And this process is very important. You have to leave your hair in these braids for at least 40 minutes or so. You guys can see I have some breakage at the top of my head there. That's from wearing my hair in the middle part for too long. But I just moisturize it and leave it alone. But like I said, leave these braids in for some time, you guys. Let your hair soak up the product, the moisture, and just set into it. So after you leave it in for about, let's say 40 minutes or all day if you can go ahead and take it out and style it into your desired style. Today I'm just going to do a simple bun, but again, let your hair sit for a bit. It should not be dripping when you take this out. It should not really be wet. It should just be hydrated, moisturized, shrunken up a little bit, but still just easy enough for you to move around. As you guys can see, there's no unnecessary frizz going on around my head. There's no halo, there's no pieces sticking out anywhere, and that's because my hair is moisturized. My strands are not dry, they're not depleted, they're not aggravated. They're just together, happy, and just clumping nicely. So obviously, because kinky coily hair is coily and kind of everywhere, I guess you could say, it does have a little bit of frizz, but there's nothing really shadowing my head. That means my hair is moisturized. So now I'm just gonna pull it into a bun, and that will protect my ends, and also it's just a simple style for me to do quickly. Make sure your hair feels like it is ready to be styled. If you still feel like your hair feels dry, you can leave it alone for some time and come back to it later. Let it soak up the moisture. And just remember, this routine has been washed and cleansed, so it's ready to absorb product. So we moisturized it with water, a thick leave-in. We coated it and sealed with a butter and an oil. Like, this is not going anywhere. You prepared your hair to absorb products. You filled it with the products that actually penetrate hair. And now you have allowed your hair to take the time to soak it in, and you are styling it into something that will still allow it to retain the moisture. This is foolproof. This is honestly one of my favorite routines so far. It just gets better and better as I go on through the years. So I'm just here to share that with you guys. So I hope you enjoy this. I just tied up my hair with a little bit of edge control, no gel, because you know, we're frizz free over here. And that's basically it. I hope you guys try this out. These products that I use are not too expensive. I mean, that's relative, I guess. But make sure you turn on the notification button so you don't miss any videos from me. Try out this routine. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Turn on the notification bell if you haven't. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. All that fun stuff. I am here to help you guys. So make sure you check out these things. I will leave the details down below. And I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Bye.